We are straight out of Cape Town. Now let's welcome Elizabeth Belua with Soul Talk. Hi Ellie, good morning.
Good morning, Christy.
How are you doing?
As usual, I'm fine.
Oh, you're always fine.
I'm always
Good to hear. Good to hear.
Yeah, I'm always fine. I can't kill myself over.
You can't kill yourself by yourself.
No, I cannot kill myself by myself.
Okay.
So let me just live my let me live my today, forgetting yesterday and not worrying about tomorrow.
Okay. Do not let today take too much of the. Do not bring yesterday into today, right?
No, let me just live my today and be happy with it.
Very important.
So how are you doing? You look so wonderful with your hair, fascinating.
I know, right? Thanks to Danny's creation.
Anyhow, I like my hair.
You like your hair, so you need a fascinator that will go for your hair. Not say you like your hair.
What are you insinuating? This
because you already said you like the fascinator.
I admired it. That doesn't mean I want one.
Yeah. So, but don't lose hope because you don't have hair.
Okay.
There's hope for you. There's hope.
Wow.
Even for the hairless.
Thank you very much.
So how is everything?
Everything is fine. Yesterday I was so inspired.
Okay.
I came through this article that reads, "You don't get what you wish for, you get what you work for."
Okay. You don't get what you wish for.
Yeah, you don't get what you wish for, you get what you work for. You know, that's our day-to-day life principles. You know, the world now, people keep wishing for things. Everybody is, I wish I can have this, I wish I could be this, I wish this comes my way. But if you don't work towards that thing, you'll never get it.
Yeah, they say dreaming without action is actually daydreaming.
Yeah. You won't get it.
Action is everything.
I was so inspired yesterday, and it gives me a drive that stop laying on the bed and say, oh, I want to become a billionaire. Billionaires
Get up
are
and
out
do
there.
something.
Get up and do something, and you don't know what will happen the next minute.
Yeah, that's why I keep saying that people, I think that Cameroonians should read this book, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. That is a very powerful book.
Okay.
Yeah. It just starts with what you're saying. Yeah, because a lot of people will sit, we don't know the power that we have as humans. The human brain, the human mind. It's a force to reckon with.
I read a quote by Steve Jobs. You know Steve Jobs?
Of course.
He said that if we educate humans that the brain is an app, maybe they will use it. That's what he said, and I found sense in it. You know, people don't use their brains now. Maybe they don't think it's an app.
Don't use our brains.
And I was like, okay.
The brain does so much.
So much work.
Yeah. It has so much potential, but we really underuse our brains a lot.
Okay, that's nice. Anyhow, that's not what we have today.
Is that not what we're talking about today?
No, that's not what we're talking about today. I just told you about something I read.
Okay.
You know, today we're going to be very practical.
Okay.
And you have fingers, right?
I do.
Okay, and you have nails. Now, when your nails grow, what do? You
cut them, right?
Do you cut off your fingers?
No.
Why?
I mean, who cuts off their fingers?
What you just cut off your nails because the issue is the nails that has grown long, not the finger.
Not the finger.
Now that ties to our day-to-day life.
Okay.
When there is misunderstanding, cut off your ego, not the relationship.
All right. So the nails is not the ego.
Yeah.
Okay. But
it's just
grows.
It grows, and
good.
It causes discomfort.
That's a good illustration.
It causes discomfort, and what you need to do is not say, "Oh, my fingers are no longer valuable." Just cut off the nails. The issue is the nails.
Okay, but what about these girls who put long artificial nails?
Well, that's for them. I'm talking about relating to our life.
Okay, yeah.
You know,
right,
the ego there is the nails. It looks so beautiful, right? But it hinders you,
especially
from doing a
lot of
things.
Yeah, I don't like keeping long nails because when I want to type on my computer is a nuisance. Like I just trim the things off and I just live my life.
Yeah, you know, that's it. And ego has really destroyed so many relationships.
That's true.
You know, I always tell you that there are two words that are beyond the African man to say. Do you know those words? I am sorry and thank you.
Yeah, some of them.
You know, it takes a mature mind to say I am sorry.
I'm sorry.
Like I've done this thing. This is when you cut off your ego. You see the reality and you're like, okay, I'm sorry I did this thing wrong, and let the relationship continue. Because we all have this tendency of putting up defense. No, I am right. No, you didn't get my side of the story.
Sorry, so but you know, there are some stories that accompany the birth. And that's not sincere. You say, I'm sorry, but
you always, you know, that's it. There are times when you need to accept your fault for that relationship, the relationship, it can be a business relationship, it can be a family relationship, it can be a love relationship, it can be a partnership, whatever ship. You just need to cut that ego and say, okay, I'm sorry I did this, it's wrong. Let us continue. Because if you drop the relationship saying that you don't want to get my own side of the story, you go and meet the same thing and you portray the same thing, and at the end of the day you see that the issue is not the people you meet, but your character towards them.
Yeah, that's good. That's true. You know, there's a saying that I don't know if it's right, but it's something in the lines of, in order for you to be truly humble, you need to be lord over your ego.
Yeah, that's it. You need to be
the ego does a lot.
It does a lot.
And so if you keep it under check, and if you are lord over your ego, you'll be able to surmount a lot of things. You're going to have smooth sailings in everything that you do.
And you know, especially women. I mean,
but I think men have this ego more than ladies. Are you sure?
No. you know of a wealthy woman.
Okay.
I mean, to sit on your ego. Do you know what you're talking? I told you, like the person who has a PhD and you're coming with a first school living certificate, and you look at that person and I'm like, what? That's when you see ego. How can you manage it? You know, that's just it. I'm telling you, women have ego. Women have ego. You see a woman and the way she talks to you are like,
I know. There was one time I was doing I was at the radio. I was supposed to interview a group of ladies. It was, I think it was Women's Day, something. Women's Day was approaching, and so we had to do this interview with a group of ladies. And then this mother, she came into the program, and as soon as I said I was the one to interview them, she first of all looked at me from there. Yeah. My God. I almost disappeared. I'm like, so she looked at me. Is this small girl that's going to interview me and all that? So, you know, so you just have to understand that sometimes women are like that, and just keep doing your thing, you know.
Be it a woman or a man, there are times when you need to cut your ego.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, to see the real character of people, there are times when you have to be real. Cut that ego. You know, there's something, when you meet somebody who knows the right from the wrong, they always attract positive people.
Okay.
Because the way your mind is, you can easily select that what, you know that there are some times when you do things and you know it's wrong. And after you come to the realization and you accept that this thing I've done is wrong and I'm sorry for doing that.
Okay. So that's nice. So is that what we're talking about today?
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
I hope that I was just asking to be sure.
No, that's what we're talking about today.
All right, that's good. So that's, I think that's a very important point in that you've raised today, talking about the ego, because the ego destroys a lot, and if you have it under control, you can build all kinds of relationship and smooth relationship, whether it is marriage, just like you said, all ships.
All the
have
ships.
Smooth sailing, good relationships, and all that. So thank you so much.
Thank you too.
All right. So can we wrap the program now? Because you always have things to say, Ellie. Okay, thank you.
No, we can.
We can. All right. Thank you so much for being here today.
I'm always happy
on the program, and for always making it very interesting. All right, thanks Eli. Thanks very much to Eli for talking about ego issues this morning. We want to thank all our viewers this morning, all our guests who've made this program so interesting this morning. Many thanks to our technician Nembo Rodrigue, aka The Dawn. We want to thank our cameraman Jeff J this morning. He's been behind the cameras doing so much work. Many thanks to the producer of this program, Eswa Julius Fossong. Thank you for your hard work. We want to sincerely thank all our viewers out of the country, those in the country, those in K-Town. Thank you so much for sticking by us. Many thanks to those in Douala, Yaoundé, Douala, Boya, Limbe, for always being there to follow us on social media. And not forgetting those out of the country, those in Dubai, England, Ireland, Denmark, Canada, Nigeria, Swaziland, South Korea, Germany, Japan, USA, Equatorial Guinea, India, and Zimbabwe. Thank you so much. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook. You can send your comments to info@kcbstv.net. Also, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, KCBS TV. I have been Christy Ijang. Thank you for joining us today. Do well to join us again tomorrow for another edition of the program. Until then, good morning, K-Town.
KCBS TV, the spirit of
For sponsorship and publicity, KCBS TV can be reached on +237 677 175987 +237 675 794636. Email info@kcbstv.net.